I think we all know, women are a huge part of why we're here. Mothers, grandmothers. But really, in the industry, women have really grown.
It'll help some of this younger generation understand all the achievements that these underrated, under-celebrated women have done to pave the way for the rest of us.
What impact have they had in the world? What impact have they had on me?
And I think that's great to celebrate and reflect on.
We're identifying women's issues.
To continue with these ideas of progressive thinking for women.
Then also a reminder of all of the challenges that we still need to overcome.
It's really just a type of way for me to change my perspective in this month and really just take like a simple breath in and you really think about it.
Women's History Month means women aren't equal. I feel like every history month is like that. If you're bringing attention to something, if you're saying this needs more representation, it's because it's not talked about enough.
But I'm glad that we're calling attention to it because it's been something that has been underserved.
I get my inspiration from all of you guys. 22 interior designers, Ben and Trevor, shout out. 2 men, otherwise all women. And you guys inspire me every day.
Someone who inspired me in my personal life is my Aunt Julie. She's now like a direct birth Thermo Fisher. Knowing that it's possible from someone who's close to you, it's not just kind of a figurehead that can do it, it's someone who you see.
Probably my grandmother. She was just always herself and wasn't afraid about speaking her mind because I'm always myself.
Yeah.
So helps me with everything.
My stepmother, she showed me what being successful as an artist could look like.
Mechanical engineering is a very male-dominated field, so Sue O'Neill, finding a woman who had been in the industry for a long time, such a powerful woman, really impressive.
My mother, my grandmother, they both allowed me to be very creative at a very young age and allowed me to express myself.
My grandmother, she was a survivor of the Armenian genocide. Her family migrated to Cairo, Egypt. And then finally are my 4 daughters who, there's not enough tape for me to brag about them.
I come from a long line of Sarahs in my family. And I've been able to see from their time to now, how things have changed.
Probably mostly my mother. She has a really huge passion for music and, learned to play the saxophone when she was 50, right? Like she just took this on and it's still one of her really great passions she does now.
My mom, the mother of 4 girls, when we were small, she gave up her profession to stay at home with us and took a job working in a factory at night so that we had enough money for our livelihood. She gave that up for us, so we could be strong.
My mom and my grandma, they always instilled the belief of hard work and independence in order to achieve personal goals.
My mother's mother, my grandma, who is the person who is most responsible for me being a lifelong learner.
My little sister, she's only 14, but she brings that new, fresh, youthful perspective. And so she teaches me how to think differently.
I would love to highlight so many people at SMMA.
My teammates, Hillary Dutton, Ika Chang, Ali Uchi, Tracy O'Connor.
Yeah.
Fabulous group of people to work with.
2 Sarahs, Sarah Long and Sarah Soplek. It's not just about a project, it's about how do you want to develop as a person. Obviously Marie Fitzgerald, Amy Schifano.
I think about Mariana Hernandez. Generally, I'll say quiet. She would laugh if I said that, but she's unassuming, and she's had her own things to deal with in her life, and yet she's still a rock.
There's a lot of women here within the firm that have really done wonderful jobs of bringing forth women, whether it's Jessica Smith, Heather McCormick.
And I'm going to talk about Kelly Sanborn. She is a phenomenal person in this firm.
Lana, the department head for mechanical engineering, another great role model for a woman in engineering.
Erin Prasilio, she's been a mentor and a really great person to rely on when it comes to me growing professionally.
Sarah Long, she's someone that I definitely look up to.
I also immediately think of Trisha Pignataro. She definitely inspires me a lot with how she takes hold and is a leader in certain moments.
I think that every time there is like a promotion or an announcement of some sort of achievement of a woman within this firm, I get really proud.
You know, I've been here 23 years, and when I started, there was no women on the board.
And we made a concerted effort to change that. Again, maybe it's part of the influence in my life, I don't know, but it was just well deserved. It's directionally correct, it's not complete.
I think that's very important to have women in important positions that other women can say, I can achieve that same goal.
I do hope that being a board member is something that other people can now look around and say, I have an opportunity to be a board member at SMMA.
Having just a simple reminder that things haven't always been the way that they are. So it's good to kind of acknowledge all of the women who were the trailblazers before us.